Hey, what up, what up? Welcome back to Hollywood Handbook. It's a feature we really like to do, and it is really amazing how this phrase has entered the public consciousness. It's something that people did not...
No one had said it, and now everyone's saying it.
Now it's on everyone's
Which
lips.
is a little bit of what we're going to talk about with this teaser.
Yes. You know what it is.
You know where we are.
Y'all
We're
know
in the
what
teaser
it is.
freezer. Y'all know what time
it
it is.
It's time for the teaser freezer. Let's open it up. This is a very, very hot steaming teaser going around. We had to put it in the freezer for a little while just to cool it down.
To even be able to handle it, we had to put it in the freezer for a couple of days.
It's the teaser for That Awkward Moment, starring Zac Efron, Michael Jordan, Miles Teller.
These three studs are gallivanting around the town and having adventures. And I guess, do you want to talk about our issue with it first, or do you want to play some of it?
Sure. I think that's a good way to start. Little lesson on life in Hollywood.
Yeah, a hard lesson that we had to learn, and this is just, it's coming back to haunt us once again. Hayes and I are very funny, fun party guests. Mm-hmm. People like to talk to us, and we like to tell all kinds of stories of our misadventures that we have in this town.
We sort of set up shop, usually in one corner of the room.
Yeah, and pretty soon you can see the entire party is gathered around that one corner.
Gathered around.
And the snack table's empty.
And we dish and we spin our tails and...
Yeah, we've got our patter worked out. I'll throw to him and he starts weaving a yarn, and then I'll grab the, proverbial microphone.
And it's fun for us, too, because sometimes when this stuff happens to you, you just got to think like, well, it's a good story.
At least it's a story.
Yeah.
And so... Whatever. We're happy to do it. We're happy to actually make the party fun for people who don't know how to fucking talk to anyone like we do and aren't actually socially cool. And so we do that. But what you find out when you live here is the walls have ears.
The walls have ears, and they've also got pens, and they're writing down a lot of the funny stuff that you say.
The pens write down what the ears hear of the walls, and and we mean people.
Yep. And this is an example of some of these movies that are coming out right now that are stolen from our party stories, which we always say at the beginning of the stories, hey, these are free. Gather around, doesn't cost anything. These stories are free.
We shouldn't say it anymore because people are making a buttload of money off them. Almost everything that happens in this teaser happened to me and Hayes.
Let's play the teaser for That Awkward Moment.
So it's Ellie.
Are you serious? This is a den of testosterone. You can't invite a girl to a place like this.
Well, I'm gonna buzz her in.
She's not gonna talk about Xbox. I'm gonna be sitting here being like, oh, I have to fart, but maybe I can't right now. She better have some hot friends. Open the door. I don't care. I'm getting wasted.
So, just quickly, it's sort of based on our patter. Like, the basic relationship between these guys is sort of based on how you and I interact, busting each other's bees and...
Yeah, and never really letting each other off the hook.
Yes.
And one time I actually did have a girl come up into our apartment that we shared at the time. Beautiful penthouse overlooking the ocean. And she came up, and Hayes tried to talk to her about Xbox, and then he asked if he could fart. Mm-hmm. And so they've changed it a little bit.
In my defense, I was pretty wasted. I was pretty wasted.
Yeah, no news there.
Is that ice cream?
Yeah, it's peanut butter chocolate.
Give me the ice cream.
No, I need it. My girl broke up with me.
What are you, Bridget Jones? Give me the ice cream.
Back up, little man.
Give me the ice cream.
Come on, yes, ice cream. We're going out.
And we say stuff like that. We say, like, what are you, like Hermione? Like, we'll call each other famous girls all the time.
Yeah, we do that. Anytime
What are
Hayes
you?
is doing... When Hayes is
Brittany Murphy.
not being a man, yeah.
Sean
And-
will call me a famous girl.
Yeah. I'll go, oh, geez, what are you, Laura Linney?
What are you, Susan Sarandon?
If you're single, we're staying single with you, man.
Hey, you guys want a mint?
That's a weird mint, dude.
It's because it's a boner pill. You got 4 hours to drink like Keith Richards, still get funky. Okay,
Okay, now this is one of our classic party tales. Sean and I once when we made a pact to all be single together with our friend Michael Jordan. This is played by Michael B. Jordan in this movie, but in our version, it was Michael Regular Jordan.
Michael Regular Jordan of the Washington Wizards.
We all went out together. Michael Regular Jordan offered us a couple of mints.
And I am always ready to have fresh breath.
They tasted a little weird.
And I said it. I said, it's a weird tasting mint, Michael Jordan, Regular Jordan.
Because it turned out that they was boner pills.
And here's something people might not know, is when you take something that was boner pills, you get a major, massive boner.
And it will not go away.
It doesn't go away. And if you're built like me and Hayes, it's pretty uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes. If you're built like us, they talk about the double-edged sword. Well, how about the double-edged spiked club?
How about the double-edged pork sword?
I'm so not gonna do that. I was gonna make you wait like 40 days.
I was gonna make you wait too, then I realized I'm a dude.
That didn't change at all. That's my line.
We're not supposed to see him more than twice in 1 week. And you're seeing this chick twice in 1 day.
What's the deal with you and Chelsea?
Now, this is a comedy about the funny problems that a lot of us have, which is not being able to stop fucking.
Yeah, you make a promise to all be single with each other, but every girl you see wants to fuck you and then wants to be in a relationship
just do it
with
all
you.
the time.
Yeah.
Like, when really you made a promise to your friends to only do it with them a few times.
Yeah.
And then to stop doing it.
Yeah, and we had all kinds of rules, and I feel like they might have stolen the actual notebook we had where we wrote down the rules, because one of them was, don't see a girl twice in 1 week. Mm-hmm. And Hayes actually saw one twice in 1 day.
Mm-hmm. We did it twice in 1 day.
And the other rule was, what's the deal with Chelsea?
What the?
Hey, it doesn't mean what you think it means.
It doesn't?
Oh, what does our relationship mean to you then?
Wait, you guys are in a relationship?
I will say I like that some of my problems with hard comedies in the past have been... Oh, that came out wrong.
Oh no.
We'll cut that. Some of my problems with straight-up comedies in the past...
Okay. You can't stop.
It came out wrong again.
Nowhere safe.
Some of my problems with just regular comedies in the past have been that the guys in them are not that hot.
It's not realistic because the things that are happening to these guys and how funny these guys are, and how cool, that doesn't happen to people who look the way a lot of the comedy actors look.
Yeah, like when I watch like Mr. Bean, he's like doing his whole thing, and I'm being like, I guess this is sort of funny, but like his body is like trash.
There's nothing funny about being disgusted. And I'm so disgusted when I see some of the freak weirdos out there, your comedy stars like Ben Stiller's very ugly.
Yeah. Bill Murray old. Like
he's too old.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be allowed to be on the same screen with a woman. If anything, he could do voiceover maybe. But there's not enough hot, sexy studs. And especially with this movie, the people this is really happening to are built in a particular way.
Yes.
That
they've been graced with.
Yeah.
Sort of blessed with a certain feature.
I love the way she laughs. I love the way we fit together in bed because we're the same height. Our crotches line up perfectly.
That's really good.
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
So run and tell her that.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Man, you're doing it! Dude!
And then he got hit by a taxi cab, which happened to Michael Regular Jordan.
And then he went, and that's why he started playing baseball for a little while.
Brett,
do you not
I'm
get
gonna
our
let-
emails?
Brett-
Do you not get our emails?
tell me that wasn't what I think that was.
Do I have the wrong email for you?
Brett. It's just Brett at Earwolf. That was a sneeze. I had to sneeze.
Okay, because that's what I've been sending it to, and You're not behaving as if you've read them.
I can't sneeze.
That's right. That's what the email said. You can't sneeze.
And if you're gonna sneeze, do it when we're sort of like building our rhythm. You know what I mean? Not when we've like actually gotten there, when we're like hitting the crescendo
When we're peaking.
of a segment. When you sneeze like that, it all falls down, Brett. It all falls down.
Brett, if you feel a sneeze coming on,
Okay.
text one of the other engineers to come in and sub. Wait for them to arrive. Get up, pass the headphones. Don't speak, obviously. Walk outside, go down the hall, go down the elevator, go outside, and sneeze in your car. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask.
And
I'm not saying you can't sneeze. Obviously, physically, sometimes people have to. But show a little bit of self-control.
we really do appreciate everything you do, Brett. And it's only because you set such a high standard that when you do something awful like that, it hurts.
You did it to yourself.
And it hurts the show.
And it hurts the show.
We're going to be right back. That's the teaser freezer. I don't see any...
No graceful way out of it.
We're done. We're going to be right back on Hollywood Handbook.